Hello, listeners, and welcome back to our channel. I'm Storyteller. So, I hope that all of you are doing great and all of you are eager to learn something new. That's why today I am here with our new story. The name of the story is The Valiant Little Tailor. This is a very interesting and moralful story. So before moving towards our story, if you like my voice or like this story, so please do subscribe to our channel. So now let's move towards it. Once upon a time, there was a little tailor who lived in a small village. He was known for his skill sewing but was often overlooked because of his small stature. One day, while working at his shop, he decided to make himself a fine jacket. As he stitched away, he accidentally pricked his finger with the needle. Annoyed by the pain, he exclaimed loudly, "What a valiant little fellow I am! I have killed 7 flies with one blow." A passing giant overheard him and thought that anyone who could kill 7 flies must be very strong indeed. Intrigued by this boastful claim, the giant approached the tailor and challenged him to prove his bravery. The little tailor decided to seize the opportunity for adventure. He set off to confront the giant, armed only with his wits and determination. When he arrived at the giant's lair, he found him sleeping soundly. The clever tailor devised a plan. He crept up quietly and tied the giant's shoelaces together. When the giant awoke and tried to stand up, he stumbled and fell flat on his face. Confused but impressed by the little tailor's cunning, the giant admitted defeat. Word of the tailor's victory spread quickly throughout the kingdom. The king heard about this brave little man and summoned him to his castle. "If you are so valiant," said the king, "you must help us rid our land of 2 fearsome giants who have been terrorizing our villagers." Without hesitation, the brave little tailor accepted the challenge. With his quick thinking and cleverness, he devised a plan to defeat the giants once again. He set out to find them and discovered that they were indeed enormous creatures. But instead of confronting them directly, he hid behind a large rock and called out to them, "Hey, you 2 giants, I challenge you to a contest of strength," he shouted. The giants laughed heartily at such a tiny opponent but agreed to compete. They began by lifting heavy boulders, but each time they tried to show off their strength. The little tailor used his wits to trick them into losing balance or dropping their stones. First, one giant picked up a stone from the ground and squeezed it until water dripped out. "Now you try," he said confidently. The little tailor calmly took a piece of cheese from his pocket and squeezed it tightly until cheese juice flowed out. "Isn't that even better?" he replied with a grin. Impressed but still skeptical, they continued their contest. The second giant threw a large stone high into the air, as if it were nothing at all. Can you do that? He taunted. Of course, said the little tailor, as he took out a bird from his pocket and tossed it into the air, and it flew away without coming back down. That's how you throw something. Finally, they came across a tree that needed moving. The giants were sure they could lift it easily, while the little tailor was too small to help at all. However, when they bent down to lift it, the clever tailor jumped onto one of their shoulders while pretending to help carry it. As they walked along with him, perched on their shoulders like a featherweight champion, they were astonished by how light it felt for them. After several tests of strength, each time they failed against him due to his clever tricks. Both giants were thoroughly impressed but also confused about how such a small man could outsmart them so easily. Eventually, after much amusement and clever tactics from the little tailor, both giants were defeated. They ran away in fear from this seemingly small but cunning foe. Upon returning to the king's castle with proof of his victory, a piece of each giant's clothing, the king was overjoyed. He rewarded the little tailor handsomely and even offered him his daughter's hand in marriage. The once humble little tailor had become a hero in the kingdom. He proved that true bravery comes not from size or strength but from cleverness and determination. The end. So, how was the story? Please tell us in the comment box. At last, the moral of the story is bravery comes in all sizes. I hope that all of you like this story. So please do like, share, subscribe and comment on our channel. Thanks for listening.